Okay guys, so today I'm doing my book review a little differently. The book I'm reviewing in this review is How I Created My Perfect Prom Date by Todd Strasser. And I know I butchered that last name, so I'm sorry. If you guys aren't familiar with the book, you guys definitely probably know the 1999 movie Drive Me Crazy starring Melissa Joan Hart. That movie is based off this book. And I decided to compare and contrast the movie and the book for this review since I've seen both things. Well, I've seen Drive Me Crazy many times. It's one of my favorite movies. I love it. And I really wanted to read the novel that it's based off. Unfortunately, it's a letdown. I only gave it 2 out of 5 stars, and the only reason I gave it the second star is because it did manage to keep me entertained all the time. Now, and also the book and the movie are almost completely different. They changed a lot in the script to make the movie, and honestly, it was for the better. Um, First of all, Nicole is a lot more humanized in the novel. She comes off as a lot less snotty, while Chase, who's my favorite character from the movie and book, really comes off as a jerk in some scenes. Not all the time, but he's definitely more of a charmer in the movie than in the book. Alicia is a lot tamer in the book. She's not as mean. She still does awful things and I still don't like her, but she definitely comes off as nicer in the novel than the movie. In fact, I think I enjoy the movie version of Alicia better because she's so diabolical. And you know how she says things in the movie like girl snags dream prom date? She does the headline speak all through the book. It's kind of annoying. She talks in headlines. As far as Chase's friends, him and Dave and Ray are not as close as they're portrayed in the movie at all. In fact, Dave is really mean to Ray in the book, and Ray is portrayed as a straight up addict. He does drugs, in which I was surprised about that in the book. But hey, he actually goes to rehab at one point. Let's see. Dave and Chase are portrayed as more close than really Dave and Ray. What else? Dulcie and Brad. Brad is portrayed as more of a jerk in the book than the movie, which kind of made me sad because I really like Brad's character in the movie. He was popular, but he wasn't really a jerk. While Dulcie is a completely different character. In the movie, she's in a long-term relationship with Chase, but in the book she's not. They're just kind of making out, and she makes a play for Brad because she actually cares about being popular. That was an interesting twist I wasn't expecting, and I kind of liked that, even though it was a completely different about her character. The writing was really simple. It's a really quick read. It's really easy to go through, but the biggest problem I had with it, besides all the things wrong with it, is 2 things. I read the Kindle version and it needed a better editor. There was errors all over the place. It was really badly put together. I'm sure that wasn't on his part. I'm sure it had something to do with the translation to the Kindle. And another thing, the movie came out in 1999 and it mentions iPhones and Halo. So it's obviously, I got a more updated version for contemporary audiences. And I guess they no longer have the 90s version, which I'm bummed out about because I really like to read the original version. But as far as the book versus movie debate, definitely skip the novel, and I rarely say that. Skip the novel, go see Drive Me Crazy if you haven't or if you're interested in it. It's basically girl wants to go with popular guy to prom, and she doesn't get to, so she takes her best friend who she doesn't really hang out that much with anymore and turns him into her perfect prom date. Oh, that's another thing. In the movie, they don't hang out anymore, but in the book, they're still actually really close and have a good relationship, which I didn't really like at all. But go figure. It's definitely a way better story in the movie. Like I said, I only gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Definitely see the movie. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and pick for my to be read jar and see what the next book is going to be. I think I got more than one. I'm gonna shut my eyes and put one back in the jar. Okay. This one is Puberty Blues. I'm gonna be reading a really, really middle grade book. That's gonna take maybe a day to get through. It's really short. But that's it for this review, and I'll see you guys next time.